I'm here.
Hello.
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 What have we got? Zuppi, Franks, Max, Celts. Oh, this time we've got Celts versus Aztecs. And Franks versus Saracens. I think the fact that the Civ matchups have swapped over is a little bit better in favour of the Vietnamese team, possibly. Saracens versus Franks.
Yeah, that's a lot better for them.
But
okay.
Saying that, the Aztec player, cool in the red, that's so it's an okay map because the back wood and berries and everything is really nice, so much to work with, but everything mineral wise is forward. So
holy,
yeah, that is a. If ever you wanted to like force an Aztec player to really have to participate in the game and not just wall up and go input like minute 25 and kill you, that's the map you want to be playing them on.
Yeah, that is god awful. I mean, again, as I said like yesterday, where do you even begin to start with this recall? Like, Jesus Christ.
And
that is horrendous for gold for him.
If ever there was a good
it's kind of funny because, like,
I was going to say, if ever there's a good civ to kind of take advantage of this as well, Celts are right up there with like Man at Arms attack or something like that. Go on.
No. I was just thinking about, well, maybe later on it won't be so bad, but even then I'm just thinking, no. Later on in the game it's still bad for him. Oh, Max taking the ball.
Okay, well that really helps, and those are some far deer as well to actually push in. Quite an easy path to push in those deer, but
oh, ball is taking the ball, I think.
Oh my god, he might even see two. Nah, he's going around the other way. Damn.
Well, let's see how this all pans out. Call's gonna take a really long-winded route back. That's for sure. I mean, it's quite funny because, like, if Max gets his ball back in, he could maybe start the chase.
Possibly. He keeps going in such a circuitous route. Question is, does he
I'm gonna go as Max's point of view. Yeah, Max knows where the ball is right now.
Scout getting caught under the TC a little bit, and it's just disappeared out of his fog of war. So, and he's going the wrong way, so he doesn't know or doesn't care. On the other side, the Franks players up, he seems to be going scouts. He's had 3 on wood the whole time, and 4 on wood at the moment for ACCM, so we could be seeing the barracks in about a minute's time.
Well, the good thing is, in this occasion, the Frank player's not up against a Byzantine, so those scouts might be okay this game.
The thing is, if the Saracens player, ACCM, does drush and manages to pull off an FC, and then Zuppi's Castle Age time is slowed down by making a few scouts, I think he'll just do like 4 and then go up.
Oh, Zuppi's got a boar and 2 sheep, by the way.
Oh,
he's just nabbed from ACCM.
Yeah, I was gonna say if like purple Saracens like did manage to drush FC Expo, then I think Zuppi could come under a lot of pressure with his map, but he shouldn't be much slower if at all. Now that he's taking that ball, he should be able to do like 4 scouts. He's sending 2 sheep to Max as well to try and make sure that Max comes out ahead, even though they traded boars, and Max is pushing all deer as well.
I know.
Cool isn't going to push those deer. They are quite far. Not terrible, but they are quite far.
Why can't Zuppi just do the socialist thing here and just split 1 sheep each? You have 1, I have 1. Oh wait, yeah, socialism doesn't work. Anyway, enough about that. Otherwise, we're getting broad in a weird talk. Ball, yeah. Barracks up. Here in the front. Not surprised. I mean, why not?
Let's see how many militia he's actually going to make there. Going to his point of view.
Well, that was weird last game. Did Zuppi make 5 last game? Because I think he made 4, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made 4, yeah, I thought so.
I think he just wanted to try and gain the advantage over a Civ that's going to do 3 whilst still not quite expending quite as many resources and particularly food to make sure his uptime just a little bit quicker. But it's going to be 3
Cool is sending
from Cool at the moment by the looks of it.
How many bills he's got on deer though? It's got like 6. God, this guy really wants food. What does this tell you? Is he going to go for an SC build with this, or is he just going to try and go up? Oh, here comes Max.
I'm not sure. I think what he's going to do, looking at the walling, actually, is just come back with 2 full loads of deer from, well, not quite full, but 6 villagers each carrying 35 food, and then use that to retreat inside his walls and try and FC. He's going to be able to take that gold inside of his wall, but it's going to be part of the wall and very vulnerable. I'm really disappointed that we didn't see some kind of really aggressive play by TheMax here, because it would be so powerful on this map, of course.
Bad engagement by TheMax on it. His positioning was a little... Well, I say that. It was bad to begin with, but now it's ended up relatively okay. Terrible start to the rush, but he won it in the end because Core was distracted by a scout, wasn't really concentrating himself. There you go.
Really nice fast falling on the left by Zuppi, but that wood line is pretty awful.
Awful wood line. He's got one to the south of TC, but then that's more exposed now. I'll probably be thinking that might be the next line of attack. Oh, come on. Gotta wall a bit up, son.
I was just looking what Zuppi was doing strategy-wise, like whether he was actually doing scouts. He didn't seem to have produced any just yet, but yeah, he does have them queued. I was wondering if maybe he'd seen these giant walls from purple. Let's check the fog wall. Yeah, he kind of sees that ACCM is walling up, and when the stable was idle for a while, I thought maybe he just decided not to make any scouts and just go up.
Yeah. I bother sort of thing. This is the problem I find when you go in scouts, especially when you go Franks, it's not Huns. They don't come out so quick. And in this sort of type of game, it's BNS people. What do they do? Wall. I don't feel like scout always works out. Oh, that's a Bill dead.
Wow, losing 1 scout. And
That was not
still not
expecting that
significant
to
damage to
happen.
any of those militia. The one that's the most dead is half HP. ACCM has got so much damage out of this drush in terms of just resources that Zuppi spent dealing with it.
But the scouts have really low HP. It's one's practically dead, the other one's half HP, the other one's okay, but it's not even just in terms of actual damage done, it's just time. He's just Zuppi has just stayed in his base for the past, since feudal age, for the past 3-4 minutes. Hasn't gone out to do any damage, and now ACCM's now all walled up. He's putting down his archery range.
And on the other side, though, finally seeing what I wanted to see from Max all along, which is Celt Men at Arms and the tower forward, and it's actually a really nice tower. I don't think Cool's going to see it. Let's go to his point of view. Oh, it's just on the edge. What's Cool laughing at? But with fletching, that tower will hit every single villager on that gold mine pretty much, and I think Cool's tower is just out of range without fletching, so that's such a great one by Max. He could have even been counting the tiles.
Oh,
and
look at that though. Cool is responding immediately with his own counter tower, but remember he's got a lot more villagers on that than TheMax, so I think it'll come up relatively at the same time, just by the sheer yeah, it will be at the same time. Actually, I really like that play from Cool, by the way, to start mining on stone early. That was actually quite smart of him. He's actually on the way to the stage too. Oh, right. Okay. Market Blacksmith. Since when do you ever see that, huh? Market Blacksmith with Aztec.
Kind of an odd play, isn't it? Like, you look at his map at the start of the game and you think, oh, he's going to have to make a lot of military to defend us, but instead it's just like, oh, go on stone, make a couple of towers, and I'm not even going to bother making military.
Well, I can kind of get it though. I actually can kind of get it. It's like, well, if I can just wall up, like, look at his base, how small it is. It doesn't have to do much to protect it. Just a couple of towers, as we said. So I would like to see Fletching in, but
the only problem is it does mean that, like, on the way to Castle Age, you think you're going to mine the stone to build a couple of TCs, and then the enemy that does make feudal army, they just keep finding new ways to annoy you and making, oh god, I need a tower here now, and now I need a tower here, and suddenly you find you've spent like 600 stone in the game and you still haven't built a second TC yet, sometimes. Although...
He's mounting though. Yeah, the Siege Workshop. Oh, I'm not too sure how I feel about the Siege Workshop. Because... we'll block it, but I'm just concerned because those archers could try and deny it. Fortunately, I think TheMax wasn't particularly concentrating that much.
It won't be denied. You might lose one villager, but not even that now, I think.
Fine now. Alright, well, he's fine then. Mangonel will come out, he'll take care of the archers, take care of the tower's already gone down. Look at the max, like, he loses one tower, like, stuff it, I'll build another one, just a little bit further back, but it should hit a couple of the gold piles anyway. The Bodkin arrow, if he gets the cast stage, kicks in if he wants to get that.
I think it'll hit at least 4 villagers there.
I think, by the way, so big goes 2 stables up in the castle age.
Such unfortunate timing with those crossbows for ACCM. He's going to be in the Castle Age now.
Well, the crossbows now go back. It's one of those, now, yeah, so he's like, oh crap, he left. God damn it. Like, all that time lost.
It had been like 20 seconds later, he wouldn't have had to GB the bills.
I didn't think he had to. I mean, he knew you could see in his own point of view that he'd be up soon enough.
Yeah, but
the stables are really close.
Even so,
like, and if the crossbows got in here, I think he had plenty of time to move those villagers out of the way. But that's just me anyway. That's being really nitpicky, if I'm honest. But hey, that's what I do. Ivory tower. Poor Max. That tower didn't even get up, by the way. It got denied. So is this the plan from Call? He's just gonna sit back and defend with mangonels and most likely monks. What's the plan from Max? Is he gonna go? But he's gonna have to go crossbows, isn't he?
I think he just wants to open
Max...
ACCM for Zuppi. Like, he just wants to open purple player so that the Frank player can just stream in with knights, I think. But ACCM is really committing to the rewarding. Got some crossbows behind as well.
Fine.
I see Zuppi going straight to where Max was trying to get in, but it's not going to work out for them.
I think Max is going to have to go pretty much all out aggressive. Because, you know, the Aztec eco is starting to take hold. He's got a second TC already down. He's pulling ahead in the economy, I feel. Third TC coming up right now. And Max is not even, you know, only just getting to the cast stage the next minute, so...
Oh.
What do you expect Max to do? Just play it cool, or... play cool.
Well, to deal with the fact that the Aztecs are going to now probably go up quite fast, you could just see a repeat of what we saw in the last game with the Franks kind of racing up with them. If Zuppi stops streaming knights, it's possible. It just means that you've then got Max sort of delayed and ACCM potentially being the kind of wild card in that scenario and causing an issue for somebody. Much harder for the Franks to kind of match the Aztecs and race them when they're on opposite sides, crossing over.
Hey there, by Call. Do a quick little palisade next to that tower, and he just drops the bills inside of TC and those towers. Like nothing, even the +2 knights could even do much about that one. We're seeing that monastery really put up by Call as well, so he's just going to go ultra defensive here. Just have one of those sort of weird feelings that I just think this is going to go horribly wrong for him. No idea why, just, you know, my sixth sense is giving me something. Spidey sense. The Mumanu.
Oh, that mangonel is coming out of the siege workshop. That comes. Oh, it came out on the wrong side. Imagine if that had come out on the north of the siege workshop. Then it got such a good shot on the crossbows.
Oh, yeah, he tried to as well. He's got the rally point right where that house was, and it popped out behind.
Cool's resources already though. He's got low gold because of the pressure that's on him, but the food's really starting to stack up, and wood. He's already got a market in his 2 Imperial Age buildings. If only you can just safely mine gold for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. He'll already be getting close.
Really? Oh, I've just looked at his POV. Damn, that food's good. But this is exactly what I thought Max will do. I think that's what the game plan is from the Zuppi and the Max. Just go all out on the Aztec. They know the biggest threat right now is the Aztec. ACCM is a bit slow. But,
meanwhile,
he's got some.
Back of Zuppi's base, quite a few crossbows there. So Zuppi can't just like double the Aztec player together with the Max. He's got to take care back at home. He's been forced to drop his siege workshop. Got a lot of knights running around there. But it looks like the crossbows have been taking an effective fight against them up to now. At least until they get attacked from both sides.
Uphill those mangonels as well for the Max. Pretty nice. And that mangonel by from Court can't do anything because it's trapped. He has to delete the house or something to get himself through. I think he's just delete a palisade instead. Oh, one conversion came in, that's nice.
Just about gets the mangonel. Didn't think it was going to. I mean, it really shouldn't with all those crossbows there.
Yeah, it really shouldn't have done that. Like, that's... Plus, it's got a villager nearby. I thought maybe he would try and repair it, send it back to the villager, but... There you go.
Oh, Zuppi, you don't want to give him like 2 or 3 knights.
Oh god, another knight going his way.
Zuppi doing a good job there though, managing to actually micro against the red mangonel that came out, despite the fact that he's still got some purple crossbows in the back of his base, still trying to deal with them, I think. Looks like he's running his knights around, kind of unsure where they went.
Heavy siege though. But this is a good defense coming out from Cool. Has to be said. I mean, he's... Luckily he hasn't done his Imperial research in that TC he's under siege from. But... Has happened before, I will say.
Been known.
Didn't know it's happened to me on many occasions.
But the thing is, when he gets to Imperial Age, although he's dropping barracks, he's actually not going to be flooding Eagles particularly quickly because he's got a fair amount of fills on gold, but he's not got a lot in the bank. He's not got the production on the way to the Imperial Age like you would normally want to have when you're planning to go Eagles. And
but it's not even that. It's not producing anything yet. And, you know, he's got the resources to get the elite, but that's it. He can't produce anything in that interim period. So it's a bit of a problem for him. Oh, okay, now he's got 4 mangonels out. Okay, good luck. Good luck with that.
5th one coming as well. Kelp mangonels on a hill, and there's 5 of them. And that's going to open the door to really laying siege to the villagers themselves.
Yeah.
Which is going to interrupt the gold flow, because that's the only gold that Cool has, because the rest of them are even more forward. And it's going to mean that the Aztec Fast Imp is going to just blow itself out, really, I think. I reckon by the time Cool is flooding Eagles everywhere on this map, if he actually manages to, then like Zuppi will already be in the Imperial Age and ready to chase him down, I think. And I don't think he's going to manage it. He's just collapsing.
And what's also impressive though is the Max's economy is looking quite strong. 81 villagers. He's got more than Cool, and he's putting a aggressive 5 mangonels deep. Like that's impressive. I have to give him that. You know how many Eagles right now Venus Court has?
9? 7?
Like pretty much 9, yeah.
I was looking at his 9 militaries, got 2 months, must be 7.
Yeah.
Really nice that he just got a 2 for 1 mangonel trade though. It just gives him a little bit more time that the front of his base isn't going to collapse. Even so, they're under a lot of pressure, and I don't know what upgrades he managed to get because I can't click on any of these Eagles.
That split by ACCM? Oh, let's look at the top. Like, he did a 6 split and then killed the mangonel from Zuppi. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but that was...
No. little bit too slow to see it. And TheMax is actually putting a castle with one villager on that spot. How is he affording a second castle and like 10 mangonels and all this stuff and booming up after being like quite delayed and doing a heavy fuel push?
But do you know what doesn't make any much sense to me? It's why hasn't ACCM come and helped him at any point? Like if it was the other way around and ACCM was Aztec, that's fine. But calls the Aztec player, and Zuppi's just going ham on this eco as well right now. Like this actually could be over just because of the fact that Paul can't do anything.
I feel like ACCM hasn't recognised the situation and he's gone for like 20 crossbows or some more, like probably produced 30 or 40 during the Castle Age, and then like 100 villager boom. And I think he needed to just like target going up faster, like abuse the market. Maybe go into faster arbalests.
That's a really nice play by the way again from Max. Just that this was meant to be I think the villagers, I don't know, but it's actually really helped out those crossbows now. Fucking themselves in. Oh man, those elite eagles with +2 defense. Yeah, good luck against Frank's Knights.
Yeah, this is just beautiful team play by the Finnish team. Wasn't really saying too much, and just standing there and admiring. But they have to seal this game out now. They're firm control. And there you go, GG.
Yeah, GG.
Really good play by TheMax to put that much pressure on the Aztec. Like as soon as we saw that map, we were like, "This Aztec's gonna have a hard time." And we thought he was defending well for a while, but there comes a point where if there's enough Celt siege on a hill, you're in a lot of trouble.
But I also, yeah, you're absolutely right. But he was defending well, but then like we saw that Mangonel just trapped at his own base, like trying to get out. Like if he got that out earlier, maybe a couple more Mangonels, it may have been a bit different. But the real difference was the fact that I don't want to keep criticizing ACCM, but he should have been there with the crossbows or something at least anyway. Because if the crossbows were there, it would have diverted more of Max's attention. Something. I mean, he was sort of juking around the base of Zuppi, and I think Zuppi was like, "Well, I don't give a shit. I've got Mangonels, I've got a few knights at base. That's all I need. +2 defense. Like, try and stop me, sort of thing." I don't know. I felt a bit weird from ACCM. Wasn't his best game, in my opinion.
Yeah, it felt like he was doing what you kind of see in the Saracen 1v1 sometimes, where you know you just make like 20 crossbows, raid a bit, and largely just defend and just boom up. And yet he was playing a 2v2 team game where there was quite a like crucial dynamic going on the opposite side. And that aside from the fact that he was just completely ignoring his teammate, I think just sort of overall approach, as well as the fact that he didn't go over and help, both of those things were wrong from him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. We've got game 3 now. It's going to be Huns, isn't it? Or Hun War.
Yes,
oh God.
I love these. They've produced such great games so far.
They seem pretty well experienced with Huns, all these players, so I imagine it'd be quite interesting.
Well, you can't call yourself a Master of Arabia if you can't play Huns, so...
But it was good to see actually Zuppi in the match. It's funny because like both games, maybe it's just the way that the games are all panned out on both of them. But like the first game, I didn't really see the chemistry between Zuppi and Max, but I did see it with Core and ACCM. And then in game 2, we saw it the other way around. It was quite interesting. I don't know if that's down to the way the Civs panned out or whatnot, but
well, I think the Celts and Franks was a good combo, and like were more likely to win both games. I think, and it depends on how the players play at the maps and all that. But even though the strategies were different in each game slightly, it's still both times it worked out that those Civs were the best positioned ones to win the game. So I was kind of expecting the 1-1 after a while in that game. As soon as I saw they were managing to put enough pressure on the Aztec that he wasn't just going to kill the game off, then I just thought, okay, it's going to be 1-1. Celts and Franks going to win this. No spec delay launching just yet.
Do you think it'll go all the way? 5 games?
It's possible, isn't it? I mean, although Zuppi and TheMax are slightly favourites in the seeding, they're reasonably well matched teams. Teams that have a lot of good experience of communication, experience of playing together, and it's possible. And the settings are a little bit sneaky because they do just get that little bit of a nudge towards the series being a little bit closer. I need to turn Skype off.
Log into ASC Zone.
Oh God. You reading what I'm reading?
Yeah.
Shit. We can't say anything about that.
Oh, no.
Oof. A shame.
I'm playing some really emotional music right now. It's quite funny.
Yeah. No, that's not emotional music.
I'm gonna link it to
Got that like dancey free music and Taff that Taff did. I need to find the like ominous stuff. That'll Taff to do.
Spotify. I was watching Suits earlier and this song came up and I was like, wow, damn, can I put this in? Although, guys, everything's fine. No problems. I can imagine everyone on Twitch is like, what's going on?
Yeah. I don't know, the chat seems to have
They're quite quiet today, I'll be honest.
yeah, there's nobody in the chat going like crazy like what's going on as far as I can see.
No, I'm saying generally chat's quite quiet today. Well, in all fairness, it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon for us. Like,
yeah,
in America,
I'm still like
half awake.
yeah, basically.
I've been up since like 8 this morning. Buzzing.
I feel a
Had to
little.
go for a driving lesson. Then
Oh.
crashed.
Hang on, like, did you say you were learning to drive before you started uni and then you just suspended it for years?
Yeah.
Right.
Medical condition and stuff.
How
They took my license away from me 6 months.
far along are you on relearning?
Well, I'm taking my test in January, so
Okay.
I didn't need to crash it. I was just. It was one of those. It was one of those sort of things where I was like, "Ooh, got a break." It's basically this. I was going down this road, and this guy was letting. It was a 40-mile-an-hour road, and my driving talked about NFL stuff, and then this car in front of me was just suddenly stopped to let another car out, you know, from a junction that he pulled out from, like dead stop. And I was like, shit, like what the fuck? Like okay. And my driver was like, what? It's like basically like what a prick. I was like, ah. He was like, I bet that guy probably feels really like happy that he let that guy out. I was like, yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, I've been unable to get out of the kind of low energy mode of just sitting there moving the camera and letting you do all the main casting that we had in the first game, and I was like, this is quite cool, good actually. Just let Momano do all the shift.